Batch flower remedies are divine remedies. Dr. Batch has indicated in his books that these remedies are from divine origin, and these flowers are the happy flowers of the plant kingdom, flower kingdom. So we are exploring, we are disclosing, we are discovering many subtleties, many intuitive knowledge, and also getting messages from afar, that is from beyond stars. It is not that we are propagating or we are over exaggerating things about flower remedies, but if you are a traveler, an open-minded traveler, and who wants to learn intuitively, would have understood that flowers are our intimate uh, friends of the soul. That is a major discovery we have found it. What is the difference between other philosophies or systems? Uh, the difference between other philosophies and system is that there is a kind of person who has given it, and his energy will be there. And regarding flowers, when we closely go to the flowers, we are closely connected with the flowers consciousness, and at one point of time, the flower consciousness dissolves into the primeval consciousness or the cosmic consciousness or the divine matrix. So it becomes very easy for us to dissolve ourselves into the source, into our source. It is not that something which we are dissolving. It is our home, it is our source, it is our starting point, it is me or we. We have traveled long. It has been a long travel. We are given another chance. We are the divinity, or to tell that the Paramatma or the Puranam, or in Tamil called uh, Veli or Irevan, or the primordial consciousness is very caring, very loving, very compassionate, and it is giving another chance in the world, another chance in the world to discover ourselves, to rectify our faults, to rectify our failings, to rectify our errors. Again and again, we are not learning from the experience of our living. But our living, you have to keep closely watch my words. Experience of our living. That is, we have been living. The only thing between uh, uh, a realist person and an ordinary person is that he knows, a realist person knows that he is living. He doesn't have a past or future. The unrealist person knows that only suffering is there. No, there is no living. For that, the 23rd remedy is that chestnut bud. You are given another chance out of compassion and love by the cosmos. You are given another chance. You are given another chance. So, a chestnut bed is a remedy to live the life to the fullest. First thing, It is called learning flower, from superficiality to experience, and we have to learn unto death. When the understanding is more and the learning is complete, there is no further taking breath. So life again, learning again, and again forgetting is the shadow tendency of the people who are in need of a chestnut bed. These people are Dr. Batch that errors, faults, and failings are words which appear frequently in Batch writing. Our whole object is to realize our faults. Disease is entirely and only due to faults within. The only cure is to correct our faults. So look carefully at chestnut bed as the remedy which most definitely helps in the recognition of error. Recognizing the personal failing is the most important spark for the life on earth. Another important quotation is that an understanding of where we are making an error and an earnest endeavor to correct the fault will lead not only to a life of joy and peace but also to health. Very, very important point. We are suffering because of our false and faulty living, errorful life, and failing to know the mission of your life. Faulty living, errorful life, not knowing the purpose of life. So, if you are consciously changing the pattern of your living, the pattern is that the pattern one the pattern is that you are doing the same mistake and again, and there is an ignorant part, that is there is no learning part, there is no understanding part, there is no thing which is very serious. You are out of focus. Because of that, you are doing the same mistakes again and again, and you are getting disease. For Dr. Batch and to all the realized person, the disease is caused by the habit. The habit is found because of pattern. Pattern is found because of your living with false errors and failings. This is what chestnut bud is. So you are given another chance, and you are very much ignorant of a chance. There is a quotation that if you don't learn from history, you are condemned to repeat it. That is chestnut bud. Persons are inattentive, they escape from reality. This is kind of obsessive behavior, and they are very great scholars or most sought after person. A person, they are very great scholars, chestnut bud people, and many people will be waiting for him to speak, or many people will be waiting to be in company of that person. Continuously making mistakes, difficulty in uh, learning difficulty. It is the learning difficulty can be found in the children. If you find that your children is not properly reading or studying, you have to keep in mind that the focus has to be in the mentality of the child, so that you have to find that whether he is very much interested in studies or in other activities, so that you can focus that person not only in studies but also in other extracurricular or co-curricular or the unique curricular activities. This remedy is always new. You can categorize it as ever new or Markandeya remedy, like always same age, newly born, newly arising things. You would have found that new things are happening today, in the from the morning to the evening, something new messages, new things. So errors and faults, learning the lesson of life, purpose of life, once Once experience, the experience is learning. So these people are careless people. They have underdeveloped awareness. The qualities of these people who need chestnut buddies, their absent-mindedness, inattentive, out of focus, lack of concentration, childlike they are, very clumsy, and they are also called absent-minded professors. This remedy is very universal remedy. Everyone needs this remedy. When you want to understand any remedy, if you are knowing a new remedy, you have to add chestnut bud so that you can understand that remedy easily. These people suffer in order to learn. They fail to learn the lesson of daily life. See, there is a problem in our patterning or learning. We think that always think that we are something higher than somebody or lower than somebody, and we always think that we have to retire early and we have to get many crores and we have to live a happy life and we have to go out of the daily life situation. The message of chestnut bud is that you have to be learning, you have to learn the lesson of daily life. Use your full observation and experience to experience the world, to celebrate the world, to live a joyful life. To know, the learning should be to know about the work, what you do. Very, very important point. Why we get challenges, problems, and setbacks is that we don't learn properly about our work. We do not have a good relationship. We do not have a good understanding and learning about relationship. And third, we don't have the we don't have the assimilation of what is the real purpose of our life. That is why it is called a fundamental remedy. Fundamental. It is fundamental remedy. It is uh, found in wellspring salt wells. Not to know about past experience, these people did not know what had happened in the past and did not learn from the past. There is a kind of mental state batch went into in the chestnut bud uh, vibration. That is, he found that he is repeating the pattern in relationships. He found that his work is he is continuously making mistake in his work, and also he found that I have to learn the purpose of life. And moreover, he is telling that um, learning is a you have to learning is a complex process, and before teaching you have to learn, before talking you have to listen. We have been good speakers, but we are less, we have no time to listen. We have been teaching lot, advising a lot, but we are not practicing. Dr. Batch is telling that from chestnut bud consciousness or vibration, you will stop speaking and start learning or listening. You will stop preaching rather than you will be starting to practice. So these personalities are like this personality's life will be like snake and ladder game. They will be thinking in the old way and they'll go up and suddenly go down. These are the problems of uh, the person who needs that remedy. Disease, as said before, is because of the fault, errors, and failings of a person. When the disease, when the errors and faults and failings are corrected, there is no word called disease in our life. So, Chestnut Bed is telling that you have to find where you are at fault, whether in relationship or at work or in the and knowing the purpose of life or whatever which has happened, you have to correct it. That is the major uh, a thing which we have to learn from the Chestnut Bed. Correcting faults. Doctor has been suffering from Batch. Doctor Batch has been suffering from cancer, and he has corrected uh, that disease by correcting his faults and errors. We have another thing which is happening daily life, that we are going to a shop and getting a dress, and again the same shop we are going and say getting this dress, the same dress, the same color or something like that. We are repeating the pattern, repeating the same mistakes. We are choosing a partner and we are disgust about the partner and we get divorced, and again we are choosing the same kind of partner. If there is a divorce settlement, you need to take chestnut bed for a longer period so that the pattern will not continue. So we have been the people who are at work in kitchen. There are many times the hot milk is uh, being put in the stove and it is left, and the whole milk will being wasted, and touching the hot vessel without using the cloth. And we have done it many times. We did not have the experience out of it, and we have left smoking for several days and times, and again we started smoking or things like that, doing again and again one thing, and we are not learning that the real learning is not happening. Here only Dr. Batch has started writing about fundamental truth about disease in Heal Thyself. What is the real cause of the disease? The cosmos is giving disease and problem to you because you are not living a proper life in accordance with the nature's law. With the whole love and compassion and care, the universe has sent you to the world to enjoy and celebrate and learn and understand. But we have been thinking that we have to do a lot of work, and we are developing our own ego. We are developing our own hatred towards the whole humanity and also to the self. We are degrading ourselves, telling that, well, I have got another birth or things like that. See how patient, how caring, how it is very loving towards you, the universe. It is giving again and again chance to live a happy life, and we don't have any gratitude towards that. The body has been given free. The air, earth, water, fire, and all the living beings, all the food, which is given free of cost. The only thing is you have to be aware of what is happening around you so that you can have a grand life. See, then life in the world. You see the life in the world, but you are born and you go to school, you got a family, and you are not thinking about immortal life. You are fixed, you are stagnated at some point. You are over conscious about yourself, you are over conscious about family, you are over conscious about things. You have the same pattern. It is very highly difficult to change the pattern. The pattern has become, the habit has become a pattern. To break it, chestnut bed is the resort, and you have to take chestnut bed for a longer period. And body illness is little account. Very beautiful word. Take it from Dr. Batch and from me. Body illness is a little account, little small thing. If you think even cancer is a little scar or little thing, and you will start from the point that there is an error in me, and it has to be changed. When you start changing that fault or error or failing, and there is no disease, and the disease disappears automatically. So the desirable virtues you choose and take and practice in your life, automatically you get healed of the disease. This is the young children remedy. Unto death you have to learn. Do not learn from these are subjective process. Another important thing is the false awareness are core problem to that. These people are it is very much attached to soul also, repeating pattern and repeat, not learning from mistakes. They are very ignorant. Ignorant is the major word of this chestnut bed. Autofocus. These people get illness without any reason also. They are prone to accidents because of out of focus. And about the plant, it is called Acelius hippocastum. It is almost emerald green color. It is seen in Balkan. It is found in around 16th century in England, and it has been there for longer period. From these remedies has come another two remedies, and we'll be dealing with it afterwards. It is called horse chestnut, but it has broken barks. If there is if the leaves are shed, the scars will be there. The scar indicates faults and errors. And the leaves, stem, and flowers closely folded inside. Actually, leaves, flowers, every closing filled. It is a bud, not a flower. Bud has a lot of potential. Bud is potential in the sense that flower has got only one quality, and bud has got the three qualities. From bud, leaves can come, stems can come, and flowers can come. Very important point it is. So what chestnut bud is disclosing and covering, we do not know. What we are, very, very, very important, what we are potential, what we are what actually we are, what is the purpose of life, we have been covering with our patterns and errors. And when proper learning is happening, proper understanding is happening, then the potential of leaves, stem, and flowers, like you'll know it. So much is covered, so much is undiscovered. There are very mysterious places or phases of your life that the full potential is not known. When you stop your faults and errors, everything is in full bloom. And he has broken the pattern in the rock water. He has broken the pattern again, not choosing flowers. He has chosen water there. And he has broken the pattern again in wine and olive by preparing the remedies outside England. So he's again, why bud? Bud has the quality of um, having the three important things. Stem is there, leaves are there, and flowers are there. The new beginning. The new For leaves it is a new beginning from the bud. For stem it is a new beginning from the bud, and the flowers it is a new beginning from the bud. So development, you can see with the heart chestnut that the development is moment to moment, and the development is happening before your eyes. And it is a yes flower. Actually, it is saying yes to life. There is no such thing called no in chestnut wood, because you are given a chance again. Cosmos has sent you, the divine matrix has sent you that it is yes. Yes, it has given a tick to you and sent to the world. So leaf and bud grow in pairs. These leaves, the chestnut bud leaves go in pairs, and also bud go in the pairs. And the very important point is that this remedy has been used for varicose veins for a longer period. It has given a good recovery for a varicose vein. So this remedy, particularly chestnut bud, as we can categorize it into obsessive compulsive remedy. These people are very obsessive in making mistakes of particularly making the same mistakes again and again. Repetitive it is. You can tell that windmills of your mind again and again same thing. You are a wheel they call wheel in Buddhism called that wheel is connected with dharma. In Buddhism, wheel is connected with birth cycle. It is a circle going again and again. So same dress choosing, same pattern choosing, same happenings, same situations, and you don't learn anything from that, and you suffer and again telling that it is my fault. You will be telling it is happening again. What to do? Like that. These people are prisoners of their own mistakes. They drink. You can see in functions people who drank to the core, and they get vomited, and people carry them to their homes, and again see they are making mistakes. Try this remedy for them, so that they will get the awareness of their own purpose of life, so that uh, the thing uh, the thing which is halting, the thing which is not giving development will be broken, and development will be there. Another very important point is there is no eye brain coordination in these personalities. That's why we have the learning problem among children, where you have to be very careful with your children that if they are not learning, if their milestone problem, that is, milestone problem is that for 10 years they should have the quality, the IQ, this much of IQ. If they are not having that much of IQ, that is called milestone syndrome. So if there is a learning disability for them, you have to check the eyes first. So child rearing is important, and child giving them protection and also a comfort is very important. Understanding them is very important. So sense of confusion is there. What to do? The confusion is cerebral in the sense it's mental. That is something that is much of neurological thing. The neurological thing is that they could not understand what is happening around them, and moreover, they don't understand what is happening around their brain also. So you have to keep watching the problem, why they are not learning. Vision problem is there. No yoking, no connection. They could not connect things together. Because of that, misunderstanding happens. Then actual situation is that you are put in a country where you don't know any people and also the language. That kind of condition it is. Chestnut bed condition. The learning has been at halt. You could not move further. You could not understand what is happening there, what is new, or things like that. These people are egocentric, interested in himself. They have selective memory also. See, another major thing is that the chestnut bed person have a unique quality of a great musician or players or singers. So the memory is very strong. Other thing very important. These people seem to be very younger than their age, and uh, one generation younger they will be seeing. These people are unwilling and unable to change. They are the pity of them is that they cannot understand. Their the inability is there. The pattern, the habit has gone very much deeper. Because of that, they could not come out of that habit and pattern and wrongdoings. So they push forward. They push forward in the whole sense. These people are lack of they have lack of motivation also. And another important thing is chestnut bud person who need chestnut bud will be having a short term pleasure instead of long term goals. And the problem finding the right means to coordinate your internal world and outer reality. Another thing is subjective reality and objective reality is not yoking together. You think something, and you are not practical to the world. Pleasure is more important than uh, aim or goal to them. Then changing the choosing the same color, choosing the same kind of personality, and they will be thinking of writing two books at the same time, but they did not start even the first chapter. A kind of escapist. Their thought pattern is very much fast. They'll be doing one thing. They'll be eating a thing, and they'll be going and drinking the water, and they will be going to the scooter, and they will go out. So the thought is they have thoughts racing ahead. In the wholeness, they will do all the things in a perfect way. They will do all the things in a perfect way. They they'll be talking. Another important thing is kindly watch. If there is an argument, if there is a situation, from the situation, if you get a kind of migraine problem, you take chestnut bed that an argument, it will be happening in every family, that when you start an argument of a particular topic or going to a place, if you get a migraine, you take chestnut bed, it will get resolved. And then you have to keep in mind about your children's frequency. And energy blockouts are there. These people are very much interested in MLM or cricket, gambling, lottery, games, and rummy circle or things like that. They cannot come out of it. They are fixed. They have been addicted and doing the wrong things. Doing this, they are not learning from that the games or things like that, and again and again losing money, losing relationship, losing everything, and still trying again the same thing. So everything that happened, uh, everything that has happened in our life is very significant, and it conceals an opportunity for development. Everything which is happening in our life is concealing some development there. So don't avoid any situation or any experience or any momentum of pleasure or pain. Just learn from that. They are wasting the cosmic energy. They are always half asleep. Recreate regressive pattern. Recreate regressive pattern to break deeply resistant pattern. The pattern is so strong, it cannot be resisted. You're going again for a drinking, you're going again for a rummy circle, you're going again for a movie, seeing the movie again and again, was same movie. It is chestnut bud. Every cell is changed. The pattern is so intense that in every cell it has got the patterning. When you take chestnut bud, every cell is being it is again afresh, and it is new. It is transformed. Elaborate, extract, read its subtle meaning. To elaborate, to extract, and to read anything subtle. Chestnut bud is the quality. It enters the blood quality. It is called a integrator, or it amalgamates, unifying. Um, these people don't obey laws also. They will be getting fines again and again for breaking the rules. So these are the qualities, and the whole quality is that the mental maturity and experience we have seen in many areas that a chestnut bed is very important to have a mental maturity. We are telling people that who don't behave properly, don't behave childish or something like that. So childish personality is that they are immature. You are making immature. Your spirit is open in the wholeness. Intellectual openness is there. The change. If you want to, very important suggestion is that if you want your children or if you want a spouse or if you want a family to change the subject, change the area, change the school, change the nationality, and change the topic, then the learning will happen. Ability to cultivate life wisdom and law of karma. Karma in the sense that karma is nothing that living consciously. Intelligence derived from life experience. Life experience is very much important. We have come to the world to understand and learn. Nothing more than that. There is no thing called heaven or hell or karma or things like that. We have sent again by the cosmos because we have to learn, understand, celebrate, and be in bliss. So far that your life should not have any errors, faults, or failings. When your life is at you are failing again and again, in spite of your hard work, take chestnut bud for 2 to 3 months, and the whole process of failing will reverse into something of a greater boon to you. So it is always new opening, beginning, new things, ever fresh. The only remedy which is always fresh, always like a newborn child, which is very fragile and delicate, and a kind of total freshness, the cosmic current. Every day it is new. For every day is a learning day. Every day is chestnut best day. Today is not. Today is different from yesterday. Tomorrow will be different from today. So for a coordinator, amalgamating experience, unifying experience. If you want to connect all the happenings of day-to-day life without any confusion or prejudice or conflict or resistance, if you don't have any resistance in your day-to-day life, keep in mind, watch my words. If you don't have any resistance or conflict in any happenings or thought patterns in your mind, you are at bliss. You are cosmos. You are the cosmos. That is the quality of chestnut bud. Whatever things happen, I will learn. I have come to learn. I will learn to the fullest. I have started learning from my birth. I started learning soon after my birth. I have started breathing. That is a learning. When I die, I stop breathing. That is a learning. Intake of breath is first. See, Buddha has told what is birth and death. Inhaling is birth, exhaling is death, right? When you are born, you inhale. That is birth. When you exhale, the full air does not return, it is death. That's why Buddha is telling every inhale and every exhale is birth, every inhale is birth, every exhale is death. While asked, what is life? So Chestnut Bud is telling that you start learning from inhaling and complete your learning by exhaling. Thank you.